Okay, you can hear me now. Okay, it's time to start. All right, all right. Hi everyone. I hope you can hear me. Um, let's see. I'm guessing you can hear me. I've been able to resolve the sound issue. Oh man, it's really tough, trying to stream on YouTube, especially if you don't do this often. You're gonna struggle. But after a while you get a hang of it and it's smooth sailing afterwards. I think I managed to solve this problem today, so let me yeah, I just turned down the volume of the music. I learned the music was louder than my voice. So I want to believe you can hear me now. Yeah, I want to believe you can hear me now. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, today I'm going to be responding to some questions on my YouTube channel. And first, I just want to say thank you to every one of you that's recently joined, subscribed to the channel. I'm currently at 3,800 subscribers, and it feels really good. I know we are going on the way to 4,000 now. So I'm really positive that I will soon get to 4,000 subscribers. That's interesting, and I'm sure that's going to actually encourage me to come up here and make more videos. Yeah, but how are you? How is everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. It's the second day of summer here in Toronto, and it's really hot. Yeah, I saw the forecast, and there's actually a heat warning currently in Toronto and in the GTA actually. So it's going to be really hot this week. I think it's going to be hot. It's already hot today, and it's going to continue till Tuesday. Currently it feels like 30, 33 degrees. So it's really hot. Yeah, and I saw in the news that it's actually the hottest it has been in a long time. And it's surprising because we're still in June. I wouldn't expect this kind of hot weather around this time till maybe July, but I guess summer is starting very high, very fast. Yeah. So, what are we going to be talking about today? If you want to guess, you can drop something in the charts. What do you think we're going to be talking about today? So today, like I mentioned, I'll be responding to comments. I have just one comment that I haven't responded to here, which is I think I just where is it? Oh, I can't find that comment anymore. Okay. Well, I think the person was asking about what are the laws or what are the policies that would affect students. I think it's because I mentioned that in one of my videos. I believe it's in this video where I was talking about cost of moving to Canada. If you've not seen that video, do well to go to my channel and watch it. I have other nice videos that I've made. The last one talking about cutting expenses in Canada, you know. And interestingly, I've actually found a better way of cutting my expenses in Canada. I've started tracking my expenses rigorously because right now every dollar counts, you know. Every dollar, every single dollar counts. Yeah. So let's talk about it. I don't know if you follow me on X, you would see my rant earlier this week when I was ranting about how my insurance provider has recently increased my insurance premium. I'm just trying to look up the tweet so I can put it up there for you to see. My insurance just decided to, I said insurance company like as if I own the company. So there you go. This is the tweet here. Oh. Okay, I have to open it on Google Chrome. Give me a moment, please. Yeah. Oh well, I didn't mean to mention their name, but it is what it is. They decided to increase my home insurance and auto insurance. Yeah, I have this combo with them. you know. And it's crazy because I've been with them for 2 years now, and I have not had any claims or any ticket for that matter. I've not had any claims or any ticket for that matter. Yet they've decided to increase my insurance premium. And this is not even the first time. It has happened before. It's crazy because I just don't understand how insurance works in Canada. Because you buy car insurance or auto insurance, or home insurance for your house, car insurance, for your car. And if you unfortunately get into any accident and it's your fault, your insurance premium goes up. And even if it is not your fault, the fact that you've made a claim also affects your premium, and your premium goes up. So it left me wondering, why then are we paying for insurance if the premium goes up anyways? It makes no sense to me. It's like you are being punished for doing the right thing. I don't know why. Why is it that way? And out of the blues, they can decide to, increase your premium. So I don't understand it. Like, why? Why is it that despite being a very good, a very good driver, why is it that I still get to pay high insurance premium? Despite the fact that I live in a city where, there's not so many road accidents. Because I also know that one other thing that determines insurance premium is your location, the city where you live, and the distance you drive every day and all that. But despite the fact that I'm a very good driver, I've never had any tickets, I've never made any claims, yet my insurance premium keeps increasing. It makes no sense to me. Like, why? And I have taken my own advice. Remember that video I made about cutting expenses in Canada? One of the tips I gave was to shop around. When you for your bills, you have to shop around in Canada, because at the end of the day, if you don't ask, you don't get. So back to this insurance issue, I started shopping around. I called up a few other insurance companies. Then I called up some insurance brokers, to get me something cheaper. One of them came back already with a quote that is at least 30% cheaper than what my current insurer was going to charge me. And I'm wondering why, why is it so? It just makes no sense. So if you're going to take one thing from watching this video today, is that do not hesitate to shop around and always, look out for yourself. Because at the end of the day, those big companies, they will always look after themselves. So you too, as a customer, you should also look after yourself. Look out for yourself. Don't let anybody, don't let them keep making more money out of you and, you're struggling, Well, that was my short rant. It's also annoying, right? I went on Twitter and I was just ranting, like, no way, why would they do that? Okay, let's talk about another thing that has been you know, boiling in the life of immigrants in Canada. I want to put down my mic. I hope you can still hear me. Okay, let me just put it here. I hope you can still hear me. Okay. One other thing that is boiling recently in the immigrant community is the issue of rent versus buying a house. So I thought, why not? I need to share my opinion about it, right? So which one is better? Is it better to own your own house, or is it better to rent your own space? I've had a lot of people sharing their opinion about this, and okay, someone said my voice is lower. Okay, I guess I hold my mic to my mouth then. So the person said that I've heard, yeah. So I'm seeing a lot of opinion online about this issue, owning a house or or renting. And one thing I want to say about it is that as immigrants in Canada, just like I mentioned before, you need to actually look out for yourself. Don't be swayed by too many people's opinions, right? So, to my own opinion about renting versus buying, I would say it depends on your situation, right? It depends on your personal situation. It depends on what stage of life you are. Because, believe it or not, both renting and owning are expensive right now. Both are expensive. So, my advice is, do what works for you. Do what you can afford. So, if what you can afford is to rent, don't stress yourself to buy. And if what you can afford is to buy, do not miss out on the opportunity to do so. Because at the moment, both renting and owning your own place, both are expensive. So, depending on the situation you have, you can make your decision. If you're a small family and you're still very mobile, you have the prospect of getting a job in another city or in another province in Canada, I would say you should rent. Because one, you don't need so much space. Two, you're not trying to maybe take care of kids if you don't have a kid, if you don't have children yet. And if you are very mobile and you have prospect of, moving to another province, or you're still in that phase of your career when, you can switch jobs as you like, I would say rent. Because the moment you buy a house, then there's another factor you have to consider. Because right now in Canada, owning a property is very expensive. Yes, I know. Realtors, they will come to you and tell you that, this is the best time to buy. This is the real estate is the best thing after sliced bread. Don't listen to them more. Because a lot of the time, those people are just looking out for themselves. They're not doing it for free. They're going to get their commissions. They're going to get their money from, from selling a house to you. So, why won't you advocate for yourself? Why won't you look out for yourself? People will tell you, the best time to buy a house is now. Buy low, sell high. It's a lie, oh. Don't let anybody deceive you, right? Do not let anyone deceive you. Yes, it's a good idea to, own your own house, own your own space, but you have to be sure if that is the right thing for you. And only you know what is right for you. People would advise you, a lot of people would advise you, well, when I came to Canada, I bought my own house within the first year. Okay, that's fine, right? You bought your own house in the first year. That's okay. That doesn't mean the next person will do the same. And if you're someone who has always been watching my channel, you would know this thing that I've always said, that do not compare yourselves. Do not compare yourself with other people, because you are seeing people do these things. You do not know how they are doing it. You do not know the struggles they are facing. You do not know how they are struggling in their jobs to, keep up with the expenses and all that. So don't compare yourself. Make sure that you are doing what is right for you. And do not be swayed by all these professionals, mortgage brokers, realtors, and all that. They will come to you and tell you, oh, this is the right thing for you. Do you want to know the right thing for you? The right thing for you is that decision that you've made, putting all variables together, doing your own calculation. You've weighed your income, you've weighed the possible expenses that would come and all that. So, back to the issue itself, renting versus owning. In the long run, owning is good, right? But there's nothing bad with renting also. Make your decision based on your family type, your family size, your current situation, and stuff like that. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm sharing this thing out of my own personal experience, So do whatever is the best for you. Right, that's that. Another issue that is currently trending among immigrants in Canada is the issue of going back home. They call it jackpada. On YouTube, it's not it's not out of place, or it's not uncommon for you to see people, make videos saying that, oh, we went back to Nigeria. I'm going back to Nigeria. Or I'm using Nigeria because I'm a Nigerian, right? Oh, I'm doing jackpada. Just like many things, a lot of them don't tell you the full story, right? So, are people really going back? Have you asked yourself, are people really going back, or they are just trying to make you believe they are doing so? Because at the end of the day, we have to check those things that have made people to move out of our home countries. Those things, those factors, those issues that made us to leave. Are those issues resolved? Have they been resolved? Or are things really better at home? Are things really better back home? So if the answer to all these questions are no, do you really believe that people are going back? Because going back after living in Canada, especially if you've not lived here for a long time, it's going to be really tough to just go back. So I don't believe that a lot of people are actually going back home. What I think people are doing is that people are going for holidays back home, and people are using that opportunity to actually, do some sort of reconnaissance. That's too big of a word. They are trying to do some sort of check, just to see you know, they are trying to look out for opportunities. People are trying to see, okay, how do I invest back home? Because in Canada, if you've, or wherever, whichever Western country you are, you get to a point that you start thinking, okay, I need to start investing back home, because some people actually want to go back home to retire. That's some people's plan, right? That they would not stay here forever. So, which is good, which I support. People are going back to see if there are business opportunities, investment opportunities, that they can tap into back in the motherland. So that is what people are actually doing. People are not throwing out they are not dumping their Canadian passports. They are not. Don't let anybody deceive you. They are not. And a lot of the time when people make these trips, they are able to do it because they are now dual citizens. They now have opportunities. They can go to Canada, or they can go to the US, they can go to the UK. They have their passport, the Canadian passport they now have has opened more doors onto them, and they are exploring that. At the end of the day, the reasons why a lot of us have left our home countries, those issues are still there. And if those issues are not resolved, or things have gotten better, I do not see the reality of people actually moving back en masse, right? It is not real. I know that there are exceptions, and I know that people are actually going back home to do businesses, to buy real estate. People are going back home to make sure that their elderly ones are well taken care of, which I totally support. But saying, oh, it's jackpada that we are doing, in quotes, which means we're migrating back, I don't see that happening right now. Maybe sometime in the nearest future, but right now in 2025, it's not happening. It's not, you know. So if you are someone out there that is considering, maybe you already have your PR, or you already have your visa, and you're waiting to travel, and you're seeing videos of people going back, maybe going back to their home countries and all that, and you're feeling discouraged, I would say no, don't worry. Don't be discouraged. Go on with your visa plans. Go on with your travel plans. It's not real. People are not going back, right? Although I'm seeing in the news that the population of Canada kind of stagnated in the last quarter, which is just, it's just expected, because considering the current economic situation, considering the everything happening in the US with the US new stance towards immigration, yeah, I'm not surprised that, and also with Canada's, cutting student visas, and maybe temporary visas and all that. I'm not surprised that the population has been stagnant, But I just hope that the government would, put things in place and really look at the root cause of the population problem. Maybe the government should look beyond immigration and look at birth rates. Check why people are not giving birth so much anymore. Because childbearing now is an economic decision. Yeah, it's an economic decision. So I hope the government will look that way and resolve the problem. Yeah, resolve the problem. Yeah, so spending time out there, enjoying the scenery. Do that road trip. You know, I don't know if you want some road trip inspiration, you can go on my channel and look for my playlists. I have a playlist that my Canada road trips playlist. You know, it's a good time to get on the road and have fun. And also, it's a good time to bring out that grill and do some barbecues. And enjoy yourself because winter is coming, right? All right, I'll see you again in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.